now I'm 22 weeks pregnant. Of course, I'm always a little bit behind with editing and posting, so I'm sorry for that. It's just going by so fast, you guys. So first I want to talk about my symptoms. I've been having much of the same. There's still been quite a bit of reflux, although it has gotten a little bit better. Not nearly as much with nausea and vomiting, which has been nice. The major thing that seems to be getting a little bit worse as time goes on is just feeling generally weak, especially if it's been a while since I've eaten. I just feel like I'm just gonna faint or something. And in fact, the other day at the commissary, we went to get groceries after I went and picked Justin up from work after my prenatal appointment, which I'll talk more about in a minute. I was just feeling awful. Like, I just had to keep stopping and like sitting or crouching down, holding onto the cart. I kept getting black. Like, not totally black, but you know, where things are starting to get darker and you're starting to feel kind of like tingly and just not right, and you just feel like any second you're just gonna lose consciousness. It was really bad. But I was just trying to get through it because we were really low on groceries at home and we definitely needed the food. But it was pretty bad. It was kind of scary, so Justin was like really worried, and the very nice people that were in the checkout lane and bagging the groceries were really worried. And I've just noticed that most times that I go grocery shopping, I feel that way, and it's just gotten worse each time, which is just weird. I can't not get groceries. And I mean, I suppose I could send Justin. That's what he said. Why didn't we just go home and just have me go do it? But I'm sorry. As I love him. He's wonderful. Not the best bargain hunter. If I send him to the grocery store of any kind, even the commissary, he just doesn't really like look at prices and compare prices and go for like the good deals. And so he would spend way more than what I spend when I go. And I had like a list for like recipes I was going to try out and stuff, and I just knew I had to do it. And it was better that they were there with me instead of being by myself, because, you know, what if I would have actually fainted and been, like, all by myself? So that one has been pretty bothersome, and I think I might talk to my OB next appointment about it. It's been hard, because I'm still having so many aversions. I mean, not many foods make me, like, out and out, like, gag or, like, grossed out, but a lot of foods just don't sound good at all, where I just don't even want to eat it. Like, I don't even want to, like, I've had some pregnant friends who have had a lot of foods where they eat it and it just doesn't taste good, it doesn't taste bad, it just doesn't taste like anything. They just eat it because they know they need to eat, but they don't, like, enjoy it, it doesn't taste good. But it's just, like, there's some things that just sound so, like, that I just don't even want to eat it. And then there's some things that I do, they sound okay enough to eat, but it's still just meh, like, I don't really enjoy it. It doesn't taste seriously good, it just meh. Only a few things do I crave or feel or taste very delicious to me. If I ever get a strong craving for something, I get really excited because I don't have many of those, and when I do, oh my gosh, it hits the spot. So, like, one of those things is, Justin one day decided to make, it's a grilled cheese sandwich, grilled turkey and cheese sandwich. So he put some mayo in the sandwich and turkey cheese and just grilled it up on the frying pan, and it was so good. It hit the spot. I had 2 of them, and then I just started craving them like crazy randomly ever since. And so he's made it for me a couple times, and the other day I made it for myself at midnight because it just all of a sudden sounded so good, and it does taste delicious every time. So I'm glad that I have some things at least that I can enjoy. I remember with my pregnancy with Kaladin that things tasted better being pregnant. If something sounded good, it just tasted that much better, and I've kind of missed that feeling because it's so nice for something to just be that delicious. Anyways, and insomnia. It's been terrible, and it sucks. It's so hard that on one hand you're so tired, but then you can't sleep. It's just I stay up really late, and then even when I try, like, feel like I'm like really tired and I go and try to go to bed, it's just my brain won't shut up. And I thought I had it bad before, because I've always had kind of like night owl tendencies and whatnot, but it's like on overdrive. It just will not shut up. I just will think and think and think and think and think about the most random stuff. And then on top of that, of course, then it's hard to get comfortable. My hips hurt, my back hurts, you know, my reflux might be acting up, my carpal tunnel might be acting up, and my wrist might hurt, and or my hand might be going numb, and just all that stuff all combined. It's been very hard to get a good amount of sleep. I try. Luckily, Cal has been staying up kind of late. I mean, it's pretty bad. He stays up pretty late, but he sleeps in really late. So he's getting enough sleep. He's just shifted his sleep schedule, I guess, just out of sympathy for me. I didn't do anything to, like, make it happen. It just gradually occurred over the past few weeks, and so luckily he sleeps in pretty late. So that helps me get a good amount of sleep. And Justin is good about having me sleep in on the weekends a little bit more, and he'll take Cal, or just anytime, you know, if it's in the evening and I'm just really, really tired, he just go take a nap. It's just no hesitation at all. Like, he's always very supportive of me making sure to get enough rest. The other day I was just so done. By 7:30 p.m. just all of a sudden I just felt like I hit a wall, and I just fell asleep on the couch, and then Cal fell asleep on the couch with me. It's been funny because he hasn't really been napping anymore. Like, most days he does not take a nap, and that sucks too. But there are some days where I'm just really tired, and if I lay down with him, usually he will nap as well, and then he'll nap a really long time, like 2 or 3 hours, sometimes even more than that, which he never used to, like, sleep that long. Usually his naps were like 30 minutes, maybe an hour tops. If I was lucky, like 2 was like once in a blue moon. He fell asleep with me too, and we slept for probably about 2 hours, and then Justin was finished watching a movie, and he was going to go to bed, and he's like, do you want to keep sleeping? Like, do you want to go to bed? Like, what do you need? And I was like, Cal needs his diaper changed, and yeah, let's just all go to bed. So then we all went to bed, and it was glorious. I had plenty of sleep. But I did wake up randomly at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and was just laying there, like, trying to sleep, but really awake for probably a good 2 hours. It was my brain just doesn't want me to sleep, apparently. So that has not been fun either. That's been like a major annoyance for me. Next order of business, I wanted to talk about the ultrasound. So if you haven't watched it already, I have the gender reveal video. Go watch it right now so it doesn't get spoiled for you. Like, right now. I'll be waiting. Okay? Alright, so yes, it's a girl! We're pretty excited about that, and it's pretty surreal. Like, I know we were swaying for it, but I was a little pretty skeptical on whether that would work or not, and, you know, to be honest, even now, I don't know if it was really the sway that worked, or if it was just luck of the draw. Justin just never thought he was gonna have a daughter because of how many boys the Taylor men have throughout the generations. You know, it's so... I mean, until his uncle had his 2 daughters, like, he really had no hope. His Uncle John gave him a little bit of hope having 2 daughters, but he still felt like, you know, so rare that he just did not expect to ever be able to have a baby girl. And he really wanted one, though. And he'll say that I wanted a girl more than he did, but he totally wanted a girl more than I did. It was so cute. You guys should have seen him with some of my friends' daughters in Virginia. It was so cute when he'd hold them. It was adorable. Like, I was like, you need a daughter. So I'm really, like, looking forward to seeing him with her. I think it's gonna be so sweet. I'm gonna get a little teary-eyed. Anyway, so we're pretty excited, and it's still pretty surreal. In my last bump date, I talked about how I would, like, slip and find myself referring to the baby as she or her when I was thinking about her. And now that I know it's a her, it feels really weird and surreal to say her. Go figure. But anyway, I wanted to show you some baby buys that I got early on in the pregnancy before I knew the gender. So the first thing I got was, we went to the biggest Next in the world a couple days after I found out I was pregnant. So I saw this adorable onesie, 0 to 3 months, and I figured this is very gender neutral. And then this little bib, it's like dress white, even has the stars. And then Children's Place had this really good sale for just a couple days where their clearance items, I think, were an additional 40% off, and then there was a coupon to get like another 30% off or something crazy like that. So I went and I figure I got a couple things for Cal, but I also got a couple of things for Squish. So here's 6 to 9 month PJs. I thought they were kind of gender neutral. I mean, and top of the nice list. And my first Thanksgiving. Oh, and I got this at Walmart. First 4th of July. I wanted to start on our newborn diaper stash because we didn't switch to cloth until Cal was 5 months old. So I needed diapers for a little baby. So thanks to, we had a local cloth swap group. I got these two for a good deal. These are Swaddle Simplex Newborn. I really love these in the one size on Cal. They're a little bit pricey, but they're just so nice because they have like bird's eye cotton inside, and it comes out in a flap so it dries faster, and they're just so nice. And so she barely used them, and she sold them for $10, and I want to say they're like $20 new. And then I ended up getting another one from someone else. This one. I love this print. It's very, very gender neutral. I also got this little Joey from someone at that too. These are cute. I think this was $9. Then for Black Friday, Diaper Junction had some really killer deals. Like they had, most things were on sale, and then they had another, like if you spent a certain dollar amount, you would get $25 in stash cash back, plus like the free shipping and whatnot. So really took advantage of that. And I got a size 1 Thirsties All-in-One. I love the Thirsties All-in-One. I have 4 of them for Cal because it's like one of my favorite diapers overall. Love them, love them, love them. They're all size 2, of course, because he was already 18 pounds when I switched, which is where size 2 starts. And I'm really anxious to try. They updated their A-Plex, so the tabs are bigger and it's just a better quality A-Plex, which I really like. Thirsties is a great brand. They're American based and they're made in the USA. And they have some cute prints, like these little blackbirds. And I just love it. So I'm really excited to try it. Size 1. Oh, so cute. I got a Thirsties cover, which I also think is an adorable print. And it's blue, but it still works as gender neutral, I think. This is a size small. And then I got 2 Rumparoo's newborn covers. And a Blueberry mini cover. They're just so little and cute. And then I got these. These are like an off-brand, like one of the Chinese cheapy brands called THX. They're a lot like Little Joey's. A lot of people really love these, so I'm really excited to try those. I have a few more that I just didn't show, but they're all gender neutral colors. And I also got these Happy Flute newborn. These are a little bit larger. They're pockets. So I got a few of those as well. I have a few more that are still on their way. And then obviously, since finding out the gender, I've gotten some girly ones. I'll show you another day as well. So that's it for some baby buys to show for this week. I'll show you more next time. So lastly, I want to talk about my prenatal appointment. So I had a prenatal appointment this week, and it was super, super short. So I know OBs don't tend to spend very much time, but it was the shortest one I've ever had in my life. He came in and they listened to the heartbeat with he always has this other doctor that works with him. He explained, she's not a student, I can't remember. He explained who she is at the first appointment. I don't really remember, pregnancy brain. But anyway, she used the Doppler to listen to the heartbeat. Heartbeat was good, he said. They both measured the fundal height, so that was right on track, 22 weeks, and that was pretty much it. Like, he was getting ready to leave, and I was like, I got a couple questions, so I asked him about if he would mind if I had a professional photographer, and he said no, just no video, which sucks for a vlogger, but we'll see what we can get in there. And it just sucks for me. I just, you know, that's such a great moment to be able to relive, and it kind of sucks, but we'll see what we can do. But anyway, so he said he didn't have a problem with it, but that I should probably call the hospital and double check. If for no other reason, he's not sure if they might have a limit to how many people can be in the room, and I'm going to have Justin and the doula already, so we'll see. And then I was going to ask him something else, but he was just like rushing out, so like it literally was like super speed appointment. I don't think I talked about my first appointment, which was 2 weeks ago. We talked a little bit about VBAC. Like, he asked me about my C-section and why it happened, and he kind of made a face when I said, you know, started on the path of how it went, kind of like maybe it shouldn't have happened that way, which kind of made me feel better. And I definitely need to do a video about Cal's birth story. I still haven't written it out. It was very traumatic, and I think I really need to kind of like work through that before this birth, definitely. So that should be like, you know, something in the near future that I'll do. But anyway, long story short, we talked about why I had a C-section, and then after we got to the end of that, he asked me if I wanted to do another one, and I said no, I want to have a VBAC, and he said, okay, yeah, we can plan for that. He's not like super supportive, but he's also doesn't seem to have an issue, and my doula has had him before as her care provider, and she said he like wasn't very pushy or anything for her, so I think it'll be the right fit. I'm still not quite sure, but there's time to switch if I need to. But we'll see. I'm just really excited to try to prepare for this feedback. I should be meeting with my doula sometime this month, and then we'll also get together again in May. That's about all I've got for you this week, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!